Glad to have you with us from the city of trees, Boise, Idaho. We're here at Albertson Stadium, home of the Smurf Turf, for another edition of the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Liberty Flames, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. And he's going to bring it out. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Liberty's offense has the ball first today. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Running back searching for a hole. Jukes his way for more. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6. All right, guys, let's talk a little about Liberty. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this 3-star offensive lineman who was very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. The Flames have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to throw, it's Houghton. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. For just a minute, let's take a look at Liberty. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Flames with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The inside handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. All right, guys, let's talk a little about Liberty. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around on that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
That is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. The Rebels offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, Guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Irvin. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Rebels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think everybody wants to run the option nowadays, but the problem is, can everybody read it? You got to be able to stick the ball in the belly of the running back, and you have to be able to understand, or I'm pitching it to him. Whatever the read is, you can tell he was a little bit confused, a little bit slow, and that's why the defense won this round.
Got a man. It's Irvin. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. This is well within field goal range, but the kicker will stay on the sideline, and the offense will try to convert on fourth down. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. So now it's second and long. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Muscling ahead on third and short. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He shows you all of his ability on that TV.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Off play action on first down. Going over the top. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, UNLV. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Well, you can't get momentum in a game any better than they just did. Defensively, you get the turnover. Right away, your offense jogs on the field. You take a shot deep, you hit it for a touchdown. They've got a lot of explosive playmakers on this offense, and you saw it right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Breaks the tackle.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback, somebody has to have the pitch, and most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Rides to back and leaves it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Looking to throw, it's Haupt. unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Flames now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Complete to the left. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Flames look to keep this drive humming. Tight end now in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
The give to the back. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Trying play action. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. He'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. On the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. He's running free down the middle. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Liberty. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll run it. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He's going to take off. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. He might want another play. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Irvin. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Rebels in a good spot here with second and short. They'll leave it with him. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Motion from the wideout. Little touch pass to the receiver. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down.
And as an offense, you've got an unconventional call. You're trying to get your receiver the ball using pre-snap motion, but you've got to do a better job up front blocking. Couldn't get it done, and now it sets up fourth down.
Tries to get it on the ground. And the Rebels pick up the first down. What a play call there. Jesse, I fully expected them to throw.
You did, Reese. I did. Everybody in this stadium did. You know, the coaching staff did, too. Because of the defense they played, they were not expecting the offense to keep it on the ground.
A shot toward the end zone. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Flames will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running behind that left side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Lyons. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Out of the gun, the inside give. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And the ball squirted out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
Here's the handoff. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Well, it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Complete to the right. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. To throw, it's Houck. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Yeah, and you could tell he was trying to run with that football before he caught it. That slant route, you stick your foot in the ground, cut towards the QB. Those are one of those plays where he puts it on the money and you just try to make yards after.
Oh, he's got some space.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They'll run the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Ready to fire from the pistol. Hands it off. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Quarterback may change this route. They'll run play action. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd down, going up top. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Looking for room, it's Coleman. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
The sure hands, it's Dickens. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Liability.
3rd down coming up after the completion. Scanning the field, it's Houck. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in 4th down again. Great job there. Pass defense, 3rd down.
Block,
this defense now starting to put it together.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit. Let's keep going.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got the first down and more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Flips it out on the screen. Turning it on. Gets away from one. Finds some space. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver that can do that. That can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
The Rebels trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. He'll take it himself. Touchdown, Vegas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It's just so nice to have a signal call who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Flames are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking for a gap. It's Coleman. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. The Flames will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He's got it. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Rebels in the hurry up. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Blasted as he lets it go.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And the Flames will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Gets it past the marker. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And the Rebels will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Rides the back on the option to give. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
and this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On the option. He couldn't get close to the marker, got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3. The Flames decide to punt it away. He will field this in his end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. On the move at the 30. Good line on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
The Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Rebels have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He wants to take the top off. Intercepted to stop the threat. Trying to take it back. Spin, still running. Returns it inside the 30 to the 29, and after the interception, they'll try to cash it in with a score.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
He's got great speed. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Opening play of the drive from the 39. They'll try the counter. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. They're going to mark this one at the 15. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal block.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. The give to the back. Nice move to keep running. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Flames will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Secures it at the 30. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Touchdown, Rebels. Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Takes a handoff. It's Coleman. Breaks into the open. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
And after taking a big loss on that run, you just wonder if you're on offense, if you may abandon that part of your game and just start trying to throw it. You're down by a lot here in the second half. Third quarter, you've got lots of time, but you need to throw the football to get back in this thing.
Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. He leaves it with his back. They stop him again, and not only that, they've made this fourth down that much harder. The Flames line up to punt it away.
Another one back. A lot of space on this.
Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Might be calling a hot route. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And the Rebels can really attack on this second and short. Off play action. Unleashes one deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Going to sling it on second down. He caught it. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Rebels! And the route is on.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Plows through the defense. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Coleman. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. It'll be 3rd and long. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They'll try the right side. Fighting off the defender. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. And the Flames will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
He'll pull it down. There he goes. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a 1st down.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. He gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the 1st down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for the offense. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Thomas. Touchdown, Rebels. A great catch and run for 6.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. The give to the single back. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. They feed him again. Makes a man miss. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. Fights off a defender. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving on it.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And the offense comes up short on 3rd down, but I tell you what, they still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on 4th down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, shown a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's just about how they want to finish.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. The Flames buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Gives it on the option. Got enough for the 1st. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. The give on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Hard running there. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. And the Flames send out the punt unit. Now on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for space. It's Thomas. Picks up the 1st down. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Offense getting set for 1st down. They're still firing away even with this lead. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play,